All right, last year, Dad and James came over and they made this crazy abandoned house look pretty good, but the finishing touches aren't quite there. You guys said you wanted to see it cleaned, and you know what? I told Dad we could do it. So I decided we're gonna come here, we're gonna use a tool called an X-Jet. We're gonna spray chemicals on this, and we're gonna wash the front of this house off and make it look pretty sharp. We would clean the roof, but there's actually a hole in the roof, so we're gonna avoid that. And there's also broken windows around the house, so we're gonna avoid the sides as well. We're just gonna clean the front, which is kind of the worst of it. And then we're gonna move back to the back and we're gonna clean the storm shelter there. Now I know it seems like this is pointless and it's like, oh, this is an abandoned house. We actually come to find out that the neighbor actually owns this house and it used to be his mother's house. So to him, it was really cool to see this place cleaned up again. And it's a fun project to work on. So I say we get to it. Yay!
Okay.
Is that good?
Yeah, that was beautiful. I love it, Kevin. Right, note to self, use Kevin's intro.
Dad's concern right now is there's flowers in front of the house.
Yeah, I don't want to kill them.
And he doesn't want to kill the flowers with the chemical, which can absolutely happen if you're not cautious. Now, the only thing you want to do is make sure that you get the foliage on the plants that you might get overspray on. You want to get them wet before you start. In the middle, you can get them wet again. At the end, you want to rinse them off. And so, as long as you do that, it's fine.
Okay.
But if you clean off a roof or something and it's dripping down,
yeah, it's going to do it for a long time.
It's going to do it for a long time.
Yeah.
All right, now to you guys, it would look great, and you can still see it. It looks awesome, right? But to me, I'm here, and I want to make sure that it's a great job, no matter if it's an abandoned house or one that's not being lived in, or if it's somebody's home. It doesn't matter what project I'm doing. I like to do it to completion. I want it to look awesome. On this job, I say completion, we're only doing the front face of this, but even though that's the scope of the work I'm doing, I'm going to do it to completion, so it needs one more time rinsing it off just to knock off all the little stubborn stuff. But other than that, it's looking sharp.
As I promised, I was going to come back and do this job for you. I didn't do a lot of the work, but I brought a professional in to do this soft washing. I've never done it, and he was showing me how to do it, and now I know.
All right, it was awesome to be involved with this project. I know, again, it's abandoned, but it's not quite abandoned. The homeowner's right next to it. Right. Really, bro? Well, come on so they can see you.
Come here, Doofy. Come here.
Oh, he ain't Doofy.
He looks like Doofy, don't he?
He looks like Doofy. Yeah, he looks like Doofy.
He's a big boy. Can you see it? Can you see it?
Doof's not quite that big.
Can you see it? All right, guys. What do you think of this one? Turned out awesome.
Man, I think it came out great. It was awesome to be involved with this project. Dad and James came in and did all the brush clearing and really brought the home back to where it was going to be able to be seen again. And then this kind of just makes it pop. It doesn't look as ugly in the neighborhood. So, you know, even if they tear it down, well, while they're waiting to tear it down, it's going to look a lot better. So the people driving down the block, you know, it just cleans up the community.
We'll leave you a link on that video. That was last year.
That was a cool project.
And it was a big project too.
Yeah.
We took 2 trailer fulls of brush to the house.
I saw this place about this time last year and I was like, Dad, this is a cool project. And don't worry, it won't be that bad.
2 days later.
It was a big one.
2 days. It took us 2 days.
I wasn't down here to do the brush clearing, so it was Dad and James. And if you haven't seen James before, he was on my channel a long time ago, around the time I first started making videos. So, you know, he didn't come out a whole lot, but when he does, he's always fun to work with. All that said, thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. See you in the next one. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, and subscribe.
Bye.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see. From up here, the world seems small. We can sit together